All right, so when I first decided to get into analog equipment, I really had no clue what I was doing. So this is the 500 series chassis. It's basically an empty chassis that powers up signal processors, and you collect the processors as you go, little modules. Some of these modules are not cheap, by the way. So out of the back of the interface, it has line level outputs, and I used an XLR to TRS cable that runs into the back of the chassis, which are mic level inputs. Then the signal goes into the back of the preamp and it gets fed around into the other signal processors. And then out of the back of the chassis, you run a mic cable back into the interface and create a new track. Seems easy, right? Wrong, but it worked until one of the outputs failed. Okay, so then I tried to run out of the interface and use a guitar cable, which is a TS to TS cable, into the front of the preamp. And then on this preamp, it accepts line and instrument inputs. So I did not know that one, you're not supposed to use a guitar cable, and two, the front panel input bypasses the transformer. The transformer is the fancy circuitry that you're paying for on this preamp. All right, so then I ended up using a TRS to TRS cable, and the difference is that there's an extra ring on the end here on the plug. And then I run into the Radio J48 Active DI. All right, so you want to turn on the pad, and then on the other side you have your ground lift, your low cut, and the polarity reverse, and you just plug this into the back of the chassis. And then on the preamp, you want to make sure you turn on the phantom power and the pad. Otherwise, the signal's going to be way too hot. So this is one of those things I wish I would have known from the start. I wish someone would have taught me all this. But you live and learn. That's what audio and recording is. You make mistakes and you learn as you go.